Hello everyone. So I'm here in my veranda area. Today is Easter Sunday. Time check it's 9:15 and it's really very hot here in my veranda area. So I wasn't able to capture the flower of this cactus, but it's really very beautiful, the yellow one. So I just want to give you a quick update. So last Wednesday, I was able to water all of them. Yeah, because they are all dehydrated. So just like what I have shared before, I water them. Before I water them, I assess them if they really need water. So one by one. So I don't really water them at the same time because there are times that some part doesn't need really water. So I don't give them water. So we really have to assess our succulents every time or before we water them because some needs water, some doesn't need. So when I give them water, I give them full water, meaning I put water on the pot and wait until the water drips below or under the drips below from the hole of the pot. So it's really full water. Moist is different. Moist is just you have to wet the topmost part of the pot. That's how I considered moisty. But for watering, full watering is that I give them water until the water drips out of the hole. So and I have noticed even though I have given them full water last Wednesday and I haven't given them any water yet. So it's just I look the leaves is still wrinkled and I think they need more water. Yeah, because the summer is really hot. In my area, it's about 36 to 38 degrees, but I'm so happy that the variegated succulents, just like this variegated Mendoza, was able to survive the extreme heat or the summertime here in my veranda area. So I can see some sunburn, but not much. Most of the leaves, just only one rosette. Even our variegated Mirini, which have a very thin leaves compared to Mendoza, was able to survive. And I can still see that they are really dehydrated. This part of missing you, the soil mix is still wet, yeah, but the part in front of it, it's already very dry. So most of it are very dry. And then our thriller pearl is surviving, yeah, but not really well rooted. Let me see. There are already roots, but not really well rooted. That's why we can still wiggle it. So it needs more time. So I will not be giving much water on the thriller pearl. So I'm planning to give water maybe next Wednesday because I'm afraid that the bottom part of the pot is still wet because it's still quite heavy the pot. There's still weight on it because it's really dry. It's so light the pot. So I have placed here our Tesla, which was free from our seller, Josephine Campolens, because before I water the succulents here, the Beyonce have it brought. So I was able to check it. Good thing that I checked it, that I was not able to give it water. So I placed it in the propagation pot just behind there. So I hope you can see. So I put there the Beyonce. So if ever it rains, it's really stem rot, but I was able to cut and try to save it. So the two parts of our Beyonce have problem, and I was able. So if you would see the pot here, I gave full water last Wednesday, but still it looked like quite moist. But the other pot beside it, it's already dried. So far on this first stainless rock that I'm showing to you right now, they are okay. no casualty except for the Beyonce that I was able to save before I water it. Good thing that I have checked it before I gave water. So this is our variegated sedum clavatum, so still surviving, yeah. So there are some leaves that drying up, it's pretty normal. Then our variegated apricot or titubans is still very pretty. Our purple cards have starting to show stress color. Yeah, it's recovering from too much dehydration, though there's still his rosette that's very dehydrated. Look. But the other rosettes are pretty nice. They're already plump. The cuttings or the propagation that I was able to make still recovering, but I think there's roots already because they cannot really be removed from their pots. So basically, the first stainless rack is okay. Yeah, it's just really hot. So I want to share also the pots at the back of the stainless rack. So we have here our sedum clavatum, very lush, our red blush, our wedding ring. So another red blush, and the flower of this cactus is gone already. Then we have our red bell, our apus, our Luella, our I'm not so sure of the ivy, but this is so pretty and it's growing so big. Now we have another pot of sedum clavatum and our amabil, our peach and pride, yeah. Then our Bloody Maria. This one I do not know the ID. This one is Bloody Maria. Then we have Agavoid. At the back we have our Suyon, our Valentine. And look at the color of our Chloe. It's starting to become bluish gray. Yeah, the two pots. And then we have our very beautiful Sierra. Then this one becomes dull in color. I think it's Vetiveria Ariel. Then we have another Epus. Then we have our Kivira Silk Whale and our dehydrated cactus. We have our mule in front. And this one is Laon. Beside our Laon, we have our Nevada. The Kivira Silk Whale at the back. Then we have our Blue Cloud, Hawartia, Orion. This one I'm not so sure of the ID. Then we have our Choco Moonstone, our Apus. This one not so sure of the ID. I think it's Alba Beauty. Then we have our Clamping Cactus, our TP, our Benemusume, yeah. And for this one, our Sedum Clavatum, I was able to give or to put additional soy, so hoping the rosettes are dehydrated will recover. And then we have our two-head Amabil, our Marilyn, our Amazing Gray, we have our Tinkerbell, Star Valley, and our Haworte was able to recover from too much dehydration. If you could remember, I water therapy this one, and then we have our Oreos, Laos. You know, I saw this Echeveria with one of the vlogger that I'm watching, Tiny Skin Ken Candelara. So I was really a fan of her. Since pandemic, I was watching her vlog about succulents and she truly inspires me of collecting and taking care of my succulents. So that's why I was able to create this succulent garden. It's because of her. Although there are also some succulent blogger that inspires me, but Miss Ken Delara, if you're watching her vlog, she's the one who really inspires me to collect or start collecting succulents. So thank you so much for the inspiration. So this is how my succulent garden now. Just like yours, it's a lot. So I'm so happy. And then we have our aloe, then our cactus, our amazing grace. Then we have, so for this one, just like this one, So I saw this one from Ken Candela. I think it's strawberry ice, yeah. But I'm not really sure if they're the same, but they look exactly the same in the video. So we have our Ipus, our morning beauty. Ipus. So this one, I already sprayed lots of alcohol, but I think there's still millibugs. I have to spray. Then we have our Farpilar, a very token size. Then we have our Braveheart, Teapot. And then we have Tinkerbell, Donicious, New, Braveheart. Then this one, I'm not so sure if this is Elegance. So this one, not so sure. This one is Star Valley. Then we have our Black Rose over there. Our Blue Curse, our Walker. Then this is Tito Bands without stress color. And we have our Heart Alive. And this is Beyonce actually, but doesn't it loses its color. Then we have our Pink Girls, yeah. Another Pink Girl or Curly Locks. And I have already cut the another blue curve there. Then we have our rose cabbage. This is my one and only pot of rose cabbage. And we have our cream puff and then bloody rose. So this side looks like that. And on the table, I still have my bonsai, my big Astrophytum oseas. That was a gift from my friend. Yeah. And I have repotted the Mrs. Richard variegated one. Yeah, there's spiderweb. So I just put it in a clay pot and look how dehydrated these are. Because I have to do something about it. I guess I have to repot it and keep it moisted from time to time. And by the way, there's one subscriber or viewer that commented that if I can put the cactus on the garage area. Actually, I'm thinking of that, and I'm also thinking if I could water therapy, just like what I did with the Hawartia that recovered already. So I'm planning to water therapy then. So yeah, because my garage area is also full, then our propagation pot is really having the full sun right now, and I can see some dry leaves. So it's really hot. Can take the heat. So I guess I'll give update on the other part next time because it's really hot. It's burning my skin. Yeah. So it's only 9:30, but it's really hot. So far I can see they are all okay because yesterday afternoon I was able to visit my succulent garden. So for the meantime, I will stop my video here because it's really hot and I don't want to get so burn or have sunburn because of that. So I guess that's all for today. And our iron paste is using its color. So I will moist my cactus later so they won't get dehydrated that much. So even though, what is it like? So even though they are dehydrated, I keep moistening them. Yeah, and look how many flowers or flower buds it would create. Yeah. So and our Arunpay has a very dull color right now. So I guess that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe and share my video to your family, friends, and relatives. So bye for now. See you on my next video. And God bless us all. Happy gardening, everyone. Bye bye. God bless us all.